Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the middle with Galindo. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Got it. 18 card, Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That's a 65-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, check that, street. Ready.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go.
Okay,
One play
ready.
has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Willis to throw. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Rangers. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw, Willis.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a
It's 29 officially. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
That's to Powers once again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Niners.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Willis will look to throw it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Anthony Schwartz from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Matthew Gordon, 78 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. And in fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
Here's Willis.
And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And this is 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
Looking left side of has got him in. That's Thornton. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
They'll go. Here's Genty.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Gain of a yard. Brings up
60
second
Eagles.
and
60 Eagles. Ready.
Again, it's Guerrero.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Raiders are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Dragon 60. Two. Like it.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready. Come on.
Shotgun snap to Willis. He'll get this out to Genty.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. Back to 6.
Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Ready, set.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up for the 1st and goal.
Willis is going to throw once more.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got it into last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Here's Willis.
His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Willis.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Okay,
the delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go!
On the give, it's Gorindo.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 on a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. On the ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
I'm all about all my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got for money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, nothing that come above.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
A handoff running right, Garindo. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What did we talk with them about prior to the game, their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Willis looking to throw it. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. Motion man is Schwartz. Off the play fake, here's Willis. And his throw here's incomplete.
Whenever I see him drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Genty. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings. Back row 80. Let go.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I just want to rock.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Stephanie, Buffalo 18, Cougar 19. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Willis now off of play action.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. You have nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play it at that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
And this is 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Willis.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go. Start.
To throw, here's Willis.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerrero, 82 yards. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. This time, the extra point up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
49ers 16.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Okay, ready?
Second down and 3.
Pass.
Willis looks to pass it here.
And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton.
45 yards.
And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On play action, they'll throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19, charge, come 19, come 19. 79 Broncos.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Viking 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. How about this?
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
70, 70.
Now Willis to throw. Completes this one to Thornton.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready, set.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Break. Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In motion left, that's Thornton.
Ready.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
49ers 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. The killer here is complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Vikes, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Down. 7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Buffalo 18. Go.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Handoff here, Garendo. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Nineteen tight.
Looking to throw.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Got it. Ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead, late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who want to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored an abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Willis.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Keon White got in there for the sack. The city always a little extra excitement for week 1 in one of our early window games.